Yo, good morning, everyone. We are back at it with another Prize Picks video for Thursday night football. You already know it's my favorite day of the week. Not Thursday, just the fact that we got football, right? Whether it's Monday, Thursday, a Friday game, a Saturday game, or a Sunday game. If we got football going on that day, it is a good day because that means we get to sit back, enjoy the game, and make some money, right? Most importantly. Even though today is going to be a pretty boring game, it's going to be the Patriots, Mitchell Trubisky versus the New England Patriots with Bailey Zappi. I don't know what's going on. What universe is this? I mean, we got Mitch Trubisky versus Bailey Zappi. This year, is just the quarterbacks have just been going down, down, down. Now, I don't think Mac Jones is injured. He just got, benched, but. I mean, in general, we're gonna have I think this Sunday we have a lot of backups going up against each other. Like we got Josh Dobbs versus Aiden O'Connell, that kind of stuff, and that's just because a lot of quarterbacks are just a lot of starting quarterbacks are just injured, right? Like Trevor Lawrence, Joe Burrow, Kirk Cousins, damn, Kenny Pickett. It's that is crazy, man. It's just it doesn't stop. But nonetheless, let's talk about what we have going. Oh, well, what we had going on yesterday, right? And it's so there's something that pains me, and I'm gonna show y'all in just a bit. So first of all, like the first VIP pick that I sent out that hit, we took Bain, DeRozan, and Kobe White all to go. Bain and White to go over than projections. DeMar DeRozan to go less than 6 assists. He just hasn't been looking that good. DeMar DeRozan just hasn't been looking that great this year. If you saw that game last night of the Bulls versus the Hornets, you saw it was like the Kobe White show. Like every play went through Kobe White. As soon as they check the ball in, Kobe White. As soon as they just looking for someone to make a play, Kobe White. It is crazy. He's I mean obviously he's the point guard, right? But he's a facilitator in this team. DeMar DeRozan is kind of he's kind of in the background right now, right? So hopefully he starts picking it up a little bit. Yes, I know he's more of a scorer, but still, I mean, come on. I just don't think he was being used a lot in that game yesterday. It was crazy. But we hit this play right here, and then we ended up missing on this one right here. Claxton, Donovan Mitchell. Man, Donovan Mitchell must have heard all that noise because there's all through social media. There's a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell being locked up by Jalen Suggs, I believe. Yes, Jalen Suggs got injured within like 9 minutes of the game, but still, I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he probably heard all that noise because he went in yesterday and dropped 35 points on Orlando. 35 points. That is crazy. I mean, yes, we know he could do that, but he's been having some pretty off games. But like I said, I think he heard all that noise and he did that. This is the one that pains me, y'all. So this is the remember that YouTube play I gave y'all? Yeah, this is it. So I gave y'all Miles Bridges less, and then Kobe White and Zubac over. This was the original one I had going on, but then the more I looked into it, I was like, man, I think Bridges is gonna go under, and he was gonna go under, but he ended up getting at the very least going to push. It was at the very least going to push, and he ended up getting a lucky rebound near the end of the game with about a minute and a half left, which is some bullshit. He was at 7 rebounds with like a minute 30 left. And I was like, all right, you know what? It is what it is. We're going to push this play. We're going to make it a 2-man. And, I'm going to make 50, 50 times 3. So I'm going to go ahead and get my 150, right? But that wasn't the case. He ended up getting a lucky-ass rebound and went over. He ended up getting 8 rebounds. And now, of course, you can see this is refunded. So I did not place this bet. It just shows that it won. It would have won. But that's what sucks. This is the one that we really placed. This one right here. The pain, man, that hurts. It's crazy. It is what it is, I guess, man. I mean, I guess I should have just went with my gut. I had it correct initially, but I gave y'all the under instead, which is crazy. It's funny. Somebody actually texted me that instead of putting Miles Bridges, they put Mikal Bridges to go under 5.5 rebounds. And they were tripping there because they're like, oh shit, I fucked that play up. But they ended up actually hitting the play. Mikal Bridges got under 5.5 rebounds, and obviously they hit these two, so they actually won that play. Unfortunately, we didn't. We took the wrong Bridges under rebounds there, the wrong M Bridges, right? But and then this is the 6 man play that I put on my winnable. So this, if y'all like saw my winnable, I put this out there showing that like, hey, this is only if you don't give a damn about losing your money, right? If you don't care about losing, what did I put? I put $100. If you don't care about losing those 10, 20, $100, whatever it may be, I mean, then go ahead and place this play because I was just going out for the potential payout. I just figured it's the first game back, first full like schedule since the in-season tournament the past 2 days. So I thought everyone was just going to come out balling, but that was not the case unless your name is Donovan Mitchell, right? And we took his ass under. And you can see here, this sucks, man. The only one that hit out of all these six were Bane, Kobe White, pushed with his 19 points. DeAndre Hunter pushed with those 14 points. And Paolo, Aaron Gordon, and Claxton went under their projections. But we still got. We're still up for the week. I went ahead and locked in 2 NFL plays for y'all today. I got one that I'm giving out on the YouTube channel, and I got which is a 2-man, and I got one awesome VIP play that I'm giving out on my VIP, right, on my VIP subscription. It is a 4-man. I'm putting $100 down to win $1,000 on that one. So I'm really hoping that hits. So yeah, this is the play that we have for y'all today. So we got Chris Boswell and Hunter Henry, right? Chris Boswell and Hunter Henry. So we're gonna go ahead and show y'all. So Hunter Henry, if you look at the New England depth chart, man, they are riddled with injuries. I guess I'll just show y'all. They have a lot of injuries going on right now, especially at the wide receiver position. So that's why I think Hunter Henry is going to eat. Look at that. Look at that, man. Demario Douglas out. Juju Smith-Schuster questionable, right? He's a game time decision. Kayshon Boutte out. Ramondre Stevenson out. Trent Brown, which is a left tackle, questionable, right? But still, Kendrick Bourne, IR. It's just they are riddled with injuries at the receiver core, and I think Hunter Henry is gonna eat. I don't think he's not gonna have like a 60 or 100-yard receiving game, but he's gonna get a lot of targets. And because he's gonna get a lot of targets, I expect him to at least catch 3 of those suckers. All right, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and take. Where is it? So we're gonna go ahead and take Henry over 2.5 receptions, man. This seems like a steal or a fucking trap, but no, this is a steal. 2.5 receptions for a tight end that has rapport with Bailey Zappi while the other receivers are injured. I would take Devontae Parker. I almost wanted to take Devontae Parker just because he's probably going to be the de facto wide receiver 1 there. He is going to be the only full. Even himself, he's kind of dealing with a knee injury, but he is going to be the healthiest wide receiver on the field for the New England Patriots. So I think they're going to utilize Ramondre Stevenson a lot today and in the receiving game, and they're going to use Hunter Henry a lot today in the receiving game. Especially, it's Bailey Zappi. He's not Brock Purdy or nothing like that, right? No, random quarterback that is just doing amazing. Last year he kind of had like a weird stretch where he was doing great, but I look for him to find some easy passes to Hunter Henry. Now, like I said, I don't expect him to get 100 yards, right? But I expect him to get at least 3 catches, right? He's probably gonna get anywhere between 5 to. I think 2 games ago he got 9 targets, right? So I think he could get anywhere between. I think I got like 10 or 11 receptions. No, 9 receptions, like 10 or 11 targets. So 2.5, pretty low for him, right? And I don't know when he got that. That was like a while ago, but I do remember seeing that. I may be wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about Pat Frymuth because I was researching both of them last night. And then Hunter Henry is the best decision here. All right, so and then he's over. His is over 22.5 receiving yards. I mean, I'd rather take his receptions because you can see here this game against Indianapolis. Damn, my voice just broke. Against Indianapolis, he barely missed it, but he still got his reception over, right? You can see here. So he still got that. He still got 3 receptions. So that's what I'm expecting. Give me 3 receptions. I don't need anything crazy. Just 3 receptions. The next one that we're going to go ahead and give y'all is field goals made. I mean, the over in this game is extremely, extremely low. So, I mean, do I expect it to be like a 3-0 game? No, that'd be fucking crazy. I hope not. But what I can see is it being a game where it's like all field goals. Maybe the Steelers win 9-6 or some shit like that, right? Or 9-7. Maybe the Patriots score a touchdown, right? But that's the prediction I'm seeing, right? So we're gonna go ahead. Chris Boswell over 1.5 field goals. He needs to make 2. That's it, man. I could see a world where Mitchell Trubisky because Mitchell Trubisky has a really good connection with Deontay Johnson, but obviously it's gonna be his first time like being a full-on starter. Oh, did he start last week? I'm not entirely sure. I think this is his first game as a full-on starter this year. So he's going to go to a safety blanket in Deontay Johnson. We all know Deontay Johnson can make plays. I mean, they got George Pickens. The Steelers have weapons, right? They got the weapons at their disposal. They just don't have their quarterback, right? And now, not that Kenny Pickett was anything, the cat's ass or anything like that. But, this is Mitchell Trubisky, former first-round pick. We don't expect much from him, or former first overall pick. We don't expect much from him, though. But I do expect him to at least push the ball down the field enough where Chris Boswell could get some field goals made, right? They could. I don't know if Najee is playing. It's possible that he's playing. But, they could use Najee and Warren in the receiving game and with some screens, enough to get them into field goal range, right? So you can see here, Chris Boswell, he gets this a good amount of times. He got it here against Cleveland, against Tennessee, and he got 3 against Green Bay, right? We just need him to get 2. We just need him to repeat what they did in Tennessee and Cleveland. That's it. We don't need 3. And if we get 3, fuck yeah, awesome, right? The more the merrier. But we're going to go ahead and take Chris Boswell over 1.5 field goals and Hunter Henry to go over 2.5 receptions. Now, another play that I wanted to do, and I was going to do it, and then it was gone. I couldn't see it anymore, is they had Ezekiel, literally, I was about to place it, and they removed it as soon as it sounds like I'm kidding, but I'm not, man. Like I was about to hit that button, and then that yellow screen popped up saying some projections have been removed, and I was like, oh shit, which one? And then it was Ezekiel Elliott. So Ezekiel Elliott over 2.5 receptions was removed. If that is back up later on throughout the day, I wouldn't be mad at you if you just did Hunter Henry and Ezekiel Elliott over 2.5 receptions. That was what I was initially going to do. Well, I was initially going to do all 3 of them to make it, because I put $150 to win $450, right? But obviously, if you put one more, and I'm just showing y'all, I wanted to make $750 on that play. And I think Ezekiel Elliott over 1.5. Over 2.5 receptions was a fucking steal. That's why they took it away. I just went ahead and took Hunter Henry and Chris Boswell to go over their projections there. All right, y'all. Those are the plays for today. Make sure you lock them in. Like I said, if Elliott comes up over 2.5 receptions, go ahead, take it. If they move that line to like 3.5 or 4, don't take it. That's because they know what's going on. I just think he's probably gonna get about 3 receptions, maybe 4, right? 3 receptions, maybe 4 receptions, and average. Honestly, he could hit about 30 receiving yards today, just because we saw how injured the receivers are. Now, if you wanted to, go ahead and do that, right? If you really, really wanted to do a 3-man and you wanted to do, let's say, I don't know how much y'all are betting, but you wanted to do 10 to win 50. If you wanted to do 50 to win 250, right? Ezekiel Elliott over 15.5 receptions. That should be a lock. I mean, like I said, the receivers aren't that great right now in New England. They're all injured, so that's kind of the play I would go. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it safe and just do these 2 because it is a Thursday night game with two pretty shitty teams with some backup quarterbacks. All right, y'all, those are the plays for today. Make sure you lock them in and get on the winnable. And I just saw that my freaking computer freeze. That sucks, man. I hate when that happens, and it's because I got so much shit on my desktop that I need to clean out. Anyways, make sure you lock them in and make sure you check out my winnable. Like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate the support y'all are giving me in the channel. The channel is picking up tremendously, and let's keep on doing it, right? The more the channel grows, the more I'm able to do it. It gets more fun and exciting when I get to kind of interact with y'all on the channel. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great day, and good luck on all your plays.